scriptures say that he's a black man with woolly hair, just like you.
Right. That's right.
This is why it's important to understand who you are as a people.
Right.
You're not black. You're not Hispanic. You're not a Native American. Right. You're an Israelite, according to the Bible.
That's right.
What you got? Read it.
2 Corinthians chapter 11 and verse 4. For if he that cometh preacheth another Jesus, whom we have not preached, or if ye receive another spirit, which ye have not received, or another gospel, which ye have not accepted, ye might well bear with him.
All right, so if they're teaching another, read that from the top again.
2 Corinthians chapter 11 and verse 4.
Yeah.
For if he that cometh preacheth another Jesus.
Your pastors is teaching another Jesus.
Right. Right.
They teaching a white Jesus.
Right.
A white woolly-haired Jesus, blue-eyed Jesus. That's teaching another Jesus. But when we read the scriptures, when we read the Bible, he's a black man with woolly hair.
That's right.
Read that again.
For if he that cometh preacheth another Jesus, whom we have not preached.
We is not preached. They're teaching lies to you.
Right.
To keep you asleep. To keep you docile.
Right.
Why is it that every other nation has a God, has someone to look up to, but the blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans don't have one?
Right.
Why is that? Because we are oppressed by our enemies.
Right.
Give me that in Deuteronomy 28, verse 48.
Yo. Bring it out.
But we look up to our enemies. We want to be just like our enemies.
Right.
That same visual that these churches is giving you, this white, blue-haired devil that they're kicking to you, you want to be just like.
Right.
We got to know who the enemy is, people.
Right.
The guys in purple and gold is not your enemies.
Right.
Read.
Deuteronomy chapter 28 and verse 48. Therefore shalt thou serve thine enemies, which the Lord shall send against thee.
The Most High God said we're going to serve our enemies.
Right.
He's going to allow the enemies to overcome us and put us in slavery.
Right.
There's something going on. We got to catch it. We got to understand who we are, people.
Right.
In hunger and in thirst and in nakedness and in want of all things.
We have to serve our enemies. And we got to go to them for hunger, for thirst, and a want of all things. Right? This is what we're going through as a people. What's going on, boss?
Yeah, we said we're right here. So that's where we is. Oh, thank you.
So what we pointing out? You said right here?
What you going to be? Right, what are you? So right here.
Right, but understand. So check this out. On this side of the chart, you have what God called you by, right? This is your God-given name. Judah, Benjamin, Levi, Ephraim, Manasseh, right? Over here on this side is what our oppressors has called us.
Right.
American blacks, West Indian blacks, Haitians, Puerto Ricans, right? This is what our oppressors gave us, the so-called white man, right? So do you consider yourself a black man, African American? Do you consider yourself being a black man or African American?
Different.
You say you're Muslim?
No. I'm both. Like, I am African American, but I'm mixed with Indian, so.
You mixed with Indian? Okay. All right, give me numbers. You on point. Check this out, man.
The book of Numbers, chapter 1 and verse 18. And they assembled all the congregation together on the first day of the second month. And they declared their pedigrees.
Their families, right? Each tribe declared themselves to what? Read.
After their families, by the house of their fathers.
By the house of their fathers.
That's
so whatever
right.
your father is what you are.
Right.
So if your father is a so-called African American, you're from the tribe of Judah.
That's right.
If your father, like you said, Native American, which is Gad, right here, American Indians. If your father is a Native American, so-called Native American, you're from the tribe of Gad.
Right. That's right.
So, what do you consider yourself now?
I would be a Gad.
You be a Gad?
Yeah,
Your
because
father?
my dad, because he's Indian and black, so.
There's no mixed breed. America has taught us that we are mixed breeds. There's no mixed breeds.
Right.
We just read in the scriptures, according to God, that we are called after our fathers.
That's right.
Just like you take on the name, your last name from your father, right? Right? So if your father is Native American, then you're a Native American. Well, so-called Native American, but you're from the tribe of Gad. All right? You're an Israelite according to the Bible. So we're going to show you that here. We're going to give you a couple of scriptures so you can identify who you are. Right?
Bring it out.
Yeah, give me that.
Deuteronomy chapter 28 and verse 15. But it shall come to pass, if thou wilt not hearken unto the voice of the Lord thy God, to observe to do all his commandments and his statutes which I command thee this day, that all these curses shall come upon thee and overtake thee.
So if we're not hearkening to the Most High God, this was prophecy, right? If we do not listen to the Most High God, curses were going to happen upon us.
Right.
And this is the only way we can identify ourselves. Give me that in 45. This is the only way we can identify ourselves through these times today, right? Because through us going through curses, we are now put into slavery. Now the other nations gave us a name and told us who we are.
Bring it out.
They misled us, right? So now we got to come back to the Most High God. We got to look for specific things, right? Give me that.
Deuteronomy chapter 28 and verse 46.
Yeah.
And they shall be upon thee for a sign and for a wonder.
For a sign and for a wonder. If we look on these street signs, if we look on these businesses, we see signs to identify, okay, that's a gas station. Okay, we on 23rd and Lottie. There are signs, right? So these curses that we go through, right, is going to be a sign for us to understand who we are as a people.
Bring it out.
All right? Listen close. Check this out.
Verse 16. Cursed shall thou be in the city, and cursed shall thou be in the field.
So pretty much Gad and Judah, they go through the same curses because we live in the hoods and the ghettos, right? Right? So we can just sum it up together, right? So it says, cursed shall I be in the city, and cursed shall I be in the field. The city. We live in the lower end of the city. We live in the hoods and the ghettos. Everything is ran down. Look on the east side. All the businesses that we had on this street, they're pretty much shut down.
Right.
There's only certain businesses that are up and prospering, right? This one is not even ours. We don't even own this business, right? Another nation runs that. Right? So we have to go to the other nations for food, water, gas, natural resources, right? Keep reading.
Verse 17.
Now read that. Cursed shall be in the city. And read that.
Cursed. Deuteronomy chapter 28 and verse 16.
Yes, sir.
I know I gotta get ready to go, but I just want to tell you this right now. Just know that I appreciate everything y'all do and everything you do. I appreciate you to acknowledge me to be better than what I am to what I am.
Right.
And I want to say thank you for that because at the end of the day, all I can do is better myself to learn and work.
Psalm 74.
And I really appreciate that, and I don't want y'all to ever think that whatever y'all doing is not in vain.
Hey, we appreciate. What's your name, man?
Isaiah.
Isaiah.
Yeah.
We appreciate you coming up here because it takes courage to come and want to talk and get an understanding of who yourself. But before you leave, I want you to understand this, man. There's something required of you. Just like all of us, we've changed. We made a change. Now we out here. You know what I'm saying? To build our people up. We need you to do the same thing, right? You got that?
Psalms chapter 94 and verse 16. Who will rise up for me against the evildoers?
The Most High God is saying, who's going to rise up for me against the evildoers? Against those that oppress our people? Against those that sell drugs and kill one another? Who's going to stand up and say something about that? According to scriptures, right? There's something required of you. You got to do the same thing. You got to put your brick in. Read that again.
Who will rise up for me against the evildoers? Or who will stand up for me against the workers of iniquity?
Who's going to stand up against the workers of iniquity? And we need you. We need you, bro. We need you. All right, Isaiah?
Thank you. Thank you, and I appreciate you. Don't forget to smile, guys.
Yeah.
I
Hey,
appreciate that.
we're gonna know. It's written today. The angels see it. Most High God see it. We see it. Isaiah, it's something required of you. You got to put in that work, man. You got a flyer?
Yeah, I got 3 of them, and then I got 3. I'll make sure.
Make sure you read it, man. Our schools open. Our schools are open today at 3 o'clock.
Right down the street.
Right down the street, 1617 Northeast 23rd. Right? Open at 7 p.m.
Right.
Monday through Friday, we're open 7 p.m. So come learn your history.
Right.
Come learn your heritage. Come learn who you are.
Right.
It is high time for us to wake up, people. All right? Yeah, give me 94.
Psalm chapter 94 and verse 16.
Yeah.
Who will rise up for me against the evildoers?
You hear that, sis? The Most High God is saying who's going to rise up for him. Who's gonna speak to these young women and tell them to get their behinds off of TikTok and stop shaking their behinds?
Right.
Get out these streets and get in these households.
Yo.
Learn how to cook and clean and have a family.
Right.
We need you, sis. The Most High God is saying he needs you. She don't care. Our people is blind to the fact of what's going on.
Right. That's right.
They want us to teach them to say smooth things. Don't tell me about myself. You know what I want? Teach us smooth things, right?
Right.
Put us back to sleep. Make me feel good. That's what you want to hear.
Right.
But you got the wrong group for that.
Right.
We ain't gonna tell you about your iniquity, your sin,
Bring it out.
and tell you that you need to change
Right.
for the good.
Right.
Read.
Isaiah chapter 30 and verse 9. That this is a rebellious people.
This is a rebellious people. Israel, we are rebellious as hell.
Right.
And don't want nobody to tell us about ourselves. Something wrong with that.
Lying children. Children that will not hear the law of the Lord.
That will not hear the law of the Lord.
Bring it out.
How many flyers that we have to pass out to you for you to understand it? It's not for you to collect it and put it on your table, on your end table.
Right.
It's for you to read, to understand about yourself,
That's right.
to understand what's going on in the last days.
Right.
But you don't want to hearken unto the law. Read.
Which say to the seers, see not. And to the prophets, prophesy not unto us right things. Speak unto us things, prophesy deceits.
Speak unto it. Read that one more time.
Prophesy not unto us right things. Speak unto us smooth things.
Speak unto us smooth things. Make us feel good. Kumbaya. Let's hold hands and sing together. That's not what we're here for.
Right.
We're telling the black man to get off his ass and do something in this neighborhood. Do something in this community.
Right.
We're telling these women to get off of TikTok, start shaking their ass,
Right.
and do something in their communities.
Right.
Shalom, Israel. This is Bishop Nathaniel. I want you to know that you can view all our Sabbath classes live on IUIC TV. That's right, I said on IUIC TV. Download the app today. Shalom.